Alright, what's up everybody? We are back here in the garage again for part 2 of the Seeker series using the Chevy Corvette ZR1. Let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. You should play Forza 7.
I don't want to play a racing game already.
Play World of Tanks. It's obviously a less aggravating good game, right?
Sure. God, the girl I just picked up quit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
What a waste of your time.
Yeah, I spent a while chasing her. I actually did waste time.
Oh yeah, and you're playing as a killer, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, I kind of wish I had picked the Mustang as my first car, but then I remember that Mustangs are trash. Even though I like them, they're trash. Right, Gilbert?
Sure. What I said.
I love this track, oh my god. Did you know that Road Atlanta is one of my favorite tracks ever, Gilbert?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you know that. It's honestly up there with Daytona International Speedway. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you that it is. Because it's a great track. They're both great tracks. Oh, damn. Alright, so there's 3 laps on this race here. I'm in 7th place right now. I should be able to pass most of these cars by the end of this lap. Oh, maybe not. Looks like I'm not gaining on speed over them. But I do love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks ever. I've raced so many times on this track. Back from Forza 4, 5, 6, and now 7. I'm pretty sure they added Maple Valley back, which they removed after Forza 4, I think it was. Okay, so I didn't pass all of them by the end of the lap, but I will be able to pass them by the end of this lap if I don't mess anything up anywhere. Because I am playing with traction and stability off, which usually calls for disaster.
I didn't see you.
But my friend here, Colbert, is playing Dead by Daylight, which, if anybody does not know what that is, it is a horror type game where you play as either the killer or one of 4 survivors and try and escape or kill the people trying to escape as the killer. It's a ton of fun. Can be pretty spooky because some of the killers are quite horrifying. They resemble a lot of killers from movies like Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the other ones, like Mike Myers, they've got one similar to that. They've got a guy that goes invisible and rings a bell. It's terrifying, really. The music in the game is very eerie, but that's what my friend's playing. I was playing that earlier, but then this got released at midnight, so I jumped right on top of that, and it was already downloaded, which is cool. I don't know how it was already downloaded. I think it downloaded the game back when I purchased it, but it wouldn't allow me to play it until it was released, obviously. There we go, I passed them. Passed everybody, now I'm in the 1st place. Which is good. Should be able to keep 1st place. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I jumped right on this game at midnight, which I'm actually very stoked about. Gives me that much more of a head start than everybody else, which I don't necessarily need a head start. You know, I'm not trying to be the highest level or the best player or whatever. I love this game because of what it is. It's racing, it's cars, everything cars. Even the trucks, you know, I like the trucks. I can't hate on the trucks just because they're trucks. They're not exactly my style, but they're fun in their own way, which is awesome. Like, typically I wouldn't get a Corvette, but for this series, this car seemed like it was one of the best, if not the best, options because it's got good handling, good speed, good power, and it was pretty much just all around a decent car. I typically would go with a Mustang because I love the Mustang body style better than the Corvette. Although the older Corvettes look better than some of the mid-year ones. The brand new ones, I gotta say, look insane. I love the way they look. But the older ones with their sexy curves over the wheels, I really love the way that looks. But here I am finishing in first place. They gave me 300 series points. So I got 300 for this race, 200 for the last one, and 100 for the first one. That's 600 total. I need 1,000 to complete the series. I don't know how many races are in the series. It looks like there's one more. They'll probably give me 400 for winning that one, which makes sense. You know, 100, 200, 300, 400. And that adds up to 1,000. So there's 4 races, not 10, as what I said earlier. I do like some of the mechanics that they've implemented into this game. Like, you get to pick when you level up what you want between, say, for my next level, it's going to be 20,000 credits, HDK or HDT VK Commodore, or the grassroots character skin, I guess I would call it. I like being able to pick instead of, you know, just a random spin. Like, it's still random, it's got that random feel to it, but you get to pick between the 3. I will obviously be taking home the Forza Drivers Cup because I'm pro. So we don't even need to worry about that. I'll probably end up spending a boatload of money on the prize crates, but for now, Mazda, Raceway, Laguna Seca, full circuit, here we come. This, I gotta say, I remember this track very well from my good old days in motorsport, and I do not like it. Way too many sharp turns, way too many spots for people to slam into. It's a very nicely laid out circuit. It's small, but the turns make it longer, which is good. However, I don't like it. Like, this turn is super sharp. So you go in there and there's going to be a bunch of people hitting each other. Like me hitting that guy and the guy behind me. Look at this. This is a clusterfuck. Holy crap. Come around this turn. I would have cut that on the inside. This guy is going to kill me. Hopefully I don't get spun out on one of these turns. That would be bad. So I'd like to cut these turns on the inside and just pass these guys. But they all, since they're AIs, they just stack up on that turn there. He's going to brake. I'm going to see if I can't pass him on the inside. And here we go, passing him, got in front of him, nice. Shift kind of slowed me down. He's braking. I took the turn on the inside a little bit more. Gonna pass this Cuda here. I'm not sure what this car is in front of me, but this is the turn that everybody, and I mean everybody, dies on. That one right there. Because they'll go blazing over it. And then they'll end up in the sand. they'll try and cut you off, use you as the brakes. At least in online, not so much in single player, because the drivatars aren't complete idiots. They at least follow a line so they don't cut corners like I just did. I'm curious to know where this camera shake is coming from, though. I mean, it makes sense to have it, but it's probably way too much. Welcome back, Colbert.
Oh man, this game is fucking fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm so OP now with my perks. I unlocked a 4th perk slot, so now I can have 4 perks as the killer.
That's insane. That's not even fair to everybody else. Because you're playing as the butcher, right?
No, I'm playing as the trapper.
That's what I meant. I don't know why I said butcher. I don't even think there's a character in that game called the butcher. Or maybe that's the default character. Like the one that you start out with. Who just has the machete, I think? I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Playing bumper cars a little bit here, Colbert. Yep. Alright, I'm taking the lead on the second lap. Hooray! Seems to be a common theme as I end up taking first place on lap 2. Right, Colbert?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This game runs a lot smoother now. I don't know what I did, but I mean, it looks very pixely, but it's running smoother than it was before. And it's running smoother than Horizon 3 was, that's for sure. Probably gonna up the difficulty of the drivatars. Colbert, are you just gonna play Dead by Daylight all night?
I might.
You're gonna play World of Tanks?
I might.
You might.
I think I'll play one more game, Dead by Daylight.
One more game?
And then I'll play some tanky tubes.
Tanky Tanks.
And tanky bombs.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I'm waiting for one person. Oh, there's one person.
Least favorite turn in every single track ever. Right there. Surprised at how well I'm doing in a rear-wheel drive car with no traction or stability on. Kinda crazy. Here I come, first place. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. Oh man. Best lap, minute and 51 seconds. Not bad at all. Not bad.
Make it a good one.
Make it a good one. I won the historic road racing series, Colbert.
Nice.
Yep, that makes me cool, right?
No.
No? What do I have to do to be cool then?
You can't.
You finished your first
Oh.
series and you grabbed a spot on the podium. Fantastic work. how you can tackle the next challenge for the Forza Drivers Cup.
Maybe I'll go drive a clapped out Civic hatchback. That would be cool, right?
There's nothing you can do to be cool.
Thanks.
Coolness is a lost cause for you, my friend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Choice. Now you have one more car to pick from, and you boosted your car collection score at the same time.
Nice. I got the collection tier 2. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
Hurrah.
Hurrah. Ooh.
Harambe.
Ford Raptor race. Harambe?
Now that's a
Rip.
name I haven't heard in a long time.
Rip Harambe.